Now to Spain, which is experiencing its worst wildfire season since records began nearly 2 decades ago. Madrid has even turned to European partners for help in tackling the blazes. Crews are hoping that cooler temperatures after a 2-week heat wave will help them make progress in containing the fires that are still burning.
A record area of land has already burned in Spain. These fires, still burning across its western regions, and now into their second week, account for most of that devastation. In Galicia, thousands of firefighters, backed by soldiers, are battling to contain the flames. Authorities say more than a dozen wildfires remain active, posing a direct threat to nearby communities. Residents say they are frustrated, blaming poor preparation and limited resources.
Criminal. We had to run because the fire was coming from all sides, from everywhere, from above, from below, from everywhere.
Signs of destruction stretch across the province. From the mountains to the villages, plumes of smoke hang in the air, forcing people to wear masks. And homes stand in ruins.
That was my house.
Officials warn the blazes remain far from extinguished, with crews fighting the flames through the night. But the end of a 16-day heat wave has raised hopes that improved conditions will finally give firefighters a chance to turn the tide.
Well, for more on the situation in Spain, we can talk now with climate journalist Irene Baños Ruiz in Zaragoza. Irene, thanks for being with us. An extraordinary heat wave has been fueling wildfires there in Spain for more than 2 weeks, but I understand temperatures have dropped by about 10 or 12 degrees. How helpful could that be in containing these blazes?
Lower temperatures will definitely help reduce the risk of fire intensity and also ease the conditions of firefighters. But the vegetation, which is the fuel of this fire, remains extremely dry. The Spanish Meteorological Agency has announced indeed that a decrease in the risk level areas for some parts, but in other areas it remains very high or extreme risk. So for now, the fire is still not giving any relief and it keeps spreading. Indeed, there are around 30 fires still active right now.
This is an extraordinary situation. According to the European Forest Fire Information Service, Spain is experiencing its worst fire season since records began in 2006. How do you account for this?
Well, of course, this fire season is breaking several records in Spain. As for the reasons, experts are emphasizing and keep repeating it that there is no one single explanation, but that it responds to a combination of factors. Among them, we have a poor management of forest areas. We have a strong rural depopulation, which leaves room for more flammable vegetation, and of course, that increases also the speed of the spread. We also have, and you were mentioning it in the report, a lack of investment in prevention and emergency response resources. We see, for instance, that there is a lack of human resources of firefighters, and also the working conditions need to be improved. And of course, we cannot leave out of the equation the increasing pressure from much higher temperatures. We have experienced a 2 weeks long unprecedented heat wave in Spain. These higher temperatures and drier vegetation make the fatal combination.
And finally, do you see climate change at work here, or is this just an example of another hot summer as we have from time to time?
Of course, we know that Spain has always experienced hot summers and we have high temperatures. It's not a new phenomenon also to have heat wave, but the extent, the ferocity, and the long-lasting heat wave we are having now cannot be explained without climate change, they are also starting earlier in the year. We already experienced a strong heat wave in June, and now again this 2 weeks long-lasting heat wave, which is completely unprecedented. Spain is also warming much faster than other regions in the world, which makes of the Mediterranean region a hotspot for climate change. So all experts agree climate change is definitely playing a big role in this equation.
Irene, thank you very much. That was climate journalist Irene Baños Ruiz.
Thank you.